We're excited to show you the things that are new for you that have come out over the past month. This is May, and I'll go through them. So this last month we focused a lot on some tools to help you better within the intake process. So a couple things that are new, you'll actually see them on our screen here. You can see types of documents. I can now have them go across columns, and this is a new feature which is basically called radio button columns, so that I can check them. I can, depending on how many different columns your layout has, will determine how many it will go across. If it's a long list, it will go through and put it across multiple, so you can now play around with that. The second one, that update that has been requested for a little while, is able to answer model information, what we call inline. So you no longer have to, like with a child, usually you'd have to do a pop-up button. Now you can ask for it right here. It's basically the same as a pop-up button, but it's now what we call inline. Along that same idea comes with, we have added an accordion to lists of objects. So here under children, I have normal pop-up, and you can see that. This one, you can see it now basically shows up below. So when I answer more information, it will now allow me to fill it in. This could be used for a spreadsheet like interface, or just means that you no longer have to click into the pop-up to make it a little bit easier there. Now that you've seen what it looks like on the intake, let's now look at how you're going to implement these items. So I'm just going to go to the designer, and I've got type of documents. You'll see I have a selection here. It could be a selection list, either one. I now have in my drop-down list, I have radio button columns. So this means that it's going to go across multiple columns like you were able to see. And this will be based on your layout. So if your layout has grid columns of just one, then it's only going to show across one column. But if you have 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, it's going to show across those depending on how many you have. It does do some, looks at the total number, so it will make sense as well. The next item is for objects. The next item is for objects, and now I can see I've got this other part of the list. If I go under style, you'll see now that you've got Accordion available to you. Under client, we now have the option of inline, which has just been added. Accordion's been there for a little while, so that you can keep it in line. If for some reason we've actually had hidden here for a little while, so if you do have an object that has information that you've pulled in from other systems and you want to hide it, that's where that becomes useful. So look forward to giving you an update next month with the things that we're working on, which we're excited about, but we're going to keep those under wraps for right now, and we'll talk to you next month.